In this video we will see how we use multi-screen forms. Multi-screen forms are generally required in case you have a long form and you don't want the user to scroll, or you have a different set of questions to ask based on the user's input. For the sake of simplicity, let's have a simple use case where we have two screens, home screen and second screen. On the home screen we will add a text control to capture the name, and an action button to navigate to the second screen. Let's update the text control label to name, and text of action button to let's begin. Let's add a button click action as navigate to the second screen. What this will do is when a user clicks on the action button, this will navigate to the second screen, keeping values of controls on this screen as is, and that can be referenced in any other screens. Here please note the unique name of text control is name1. We can copy this as this will be required in our second screen. Let's open the second screen. There are two important things to keep in mind. First, you can reference all input controls from any other screen to this screen using its unique name, and you will get its value as long as that screen is not refreshed on submit. Second, data submitted to the workflow accepts only the current screen's controls. Let's add a text control that will store the home screen's name control value so that it can be submitted in a sheet using workflow. We will change the label to name and make it read only, as we already have its value from the previous screen. In the formula box we will give reference to the name control which we copied from the control created in the previous screen and save it. Let us add one more field called age to capture the age. Change the label to age. Now to submit these two values we will need to configure the workflow on this screen. Let's add a workflow and create an update sheet task. We will need a sheet where we want to insert the data. I already have a multi-screen tutorial sheet which has two columns, name and age, that I can use. Here, an important point to note is there is no name1, unique name, which was present in the home screen, and only name2, unique name, since this is present in current screen. Now we will have to add a submit button to call the workflow we just created. We can add it from the controls menu. In the properties section of this button we will select the workflow we created earlier. In case the user wants to edit the name in the first screen, we will have to add home screen navigation to the left icon present in the header. For this, let's open page header settings and select the left icon option. Now select action as navigate and navigate to as home screen. Now let's go to home screen and preview. Enable submit data to submit data in workflow. Enter name as John and click on let's begin. Here you can see, the name John entered earlier is shown over here. Now go back using left icon navigation and update the name to James and click on let's begin again, and we can see the updated name here. Enter age as 25 and click on submit. Here we have selected the dev option, so we will have to go to the dev filter option in the sheet to view the result. You can see the result in this multi-screen tutorial sheet. As you can see here, on successfully submitting the data, it resets all the values of the control of the current screen, but the name control, which is referenced to home screen's control, is not reset. For this we will have to use the additional property of the submit button. Click on advance and under reset pages select home screen. Now we will open the home screen and try again in preview. Here you can now see both the controls are now reset. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. For more videos visit our YouTube page.